Something strange is happening with the iPhone 17, and Apple's not talking about it. A quiet battery jump, a dramatic redesign, and possibly the biggest dynamic island upgrade we've ever seen. But the real twist, Apple might finally do what Android couldn't, turn a simple notification bubble into the brain of your entire phone. Yeah, things just got interesting. Welcome back, viewers. James here. If you love tech breakdowns with no fluff, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone still using a 60 phone in 2025. So here's the bombshell. Apple's reportedly shoving a massive 5,000 mAh battery into the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Now, I know Android phones have been doing that for years, but this is Apple, the same company that crushed the battery charts last year with a smaller 4.6 and 7.6 mAh cell, with iOS optimization and Apple Silicon's freakish power efficiency. This could be a battery beast that embarrasses Android flagships again. And it's not just about endurance. This Pro Max isn't just sipping power. It's expected to charge faster than ever with 35W wired support. That's basically double what we were getting a few years ago. Apple's finally catching up in speed and maybe even passing some of its rivals. But if the Pro Max is a beast, the iPhone 17 Air is a ninja 5.5 mAh thin. That's thinner than most wallets. Thinner than a pencil. Heck, it might be the thinnest smartphone ever. And yet it's built with titanium. This thing is strong, light, and sharp in every sense. Instead of throwing in dual cameras or unnecessary gimmicks, Apple's keeping it ultra minimal. 148MP lens tucked in the top right corner, a tall 6.6-inch 120Hz display, and the A19 Bionic chip running the show. The same chip that can handle console-level gaming. That's a lot of muscle packed into a phone slimmer than your remote. Now let's talk about the Pro models. We've got a 6.3-inch iPhone 17 Pro and a 6.9-inch Pro Max. Visually, they look familiar. Rectangular camera housing, LiDAR sensor, mic, and triple cameras all neatly arranged. But there's a sneaky reason for this new layout. Apple is making room for under-display Face ID. Yep, it's coming. Maybe not this year, but this camera layout is preparing the groundwork. And yes, the A19 Pro chip is on board. It's being built on TSMC's Thurman process, which means better performance, lower power draw, and more AI magic. Think smoother multitasking, better ray trace gaming, and maybe even some new real-time photo enhancements baked right into the chip. But here's the wild part. The dynamic island is about to evolve. A new leak says Apple isn't just tweaking it, they're transforming it. Right now, it's mostly a cool animation for calls, music, and timers. But imagine it becoming a central control hub. Think Live widgets, swipeable tools, and context-aware actions that change based on the app you're using. Apple wants this thing to be more than just a gimmick. And with iOS 26, we're likely going to see the dynamic island go from fun to fundamental. Even Samsung's paying attention. Their 2025 Galaxy flagships have quietly introduced something called the Now Bar, a pill-shaped notification hub clearly inspired by Apple's island. That says a lot. Apple changes something, and the entire industry shifts, and the buzz. A recent poll showed 49% of users love the idea of a more functional dynamic island, 17% are waiting to see more, and only a small chunk want it to stay the same. That's momentum, and Apple knows it. Meanwhile, there's chatter that the iPhone 17 Pro will also come with a new camera bump design and possibly a repositioned Apple logo on the back. Details are still fuzzy, but renders show a slightly flatter finish and even more symmetry. All signs point to the iPhone 17 series being Apple's most refined lineup yet. It's not a radical reinvention, it's a series of bold, thoughtful upgrades that actually matter. Battery life, charging speed, thinness, and functionality are finally getting the attention they deserve. And hey, don't forget, launch is expected around September 8th. That's just weeks away. Will all of this turn out to be true? Only time will tell. But one thing's clear, Apple's not playing it safe this year. So now the question is, which one would you buy? The thin and clean Air, the feature-packed Pro, or the absolute powerhouse Pro Max? Let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I've got more juicy tech drops coming your way real soon. Stay curious, stay sharp, and I'll catch you in the next one.